Hi, friends. Welcome back. New week. This week we're going to talk about Shay's birth chart.
Yeah, horoscopes.
Your horoscope. Well, your birth chart. It's astrology.
Okay, so it's all under astrology.
Yeah.
But, so what's the difference between my birth chart and my horoscope?
Your horoscope is like, you know, when you can get those apps and they're like, today you're feeling extra crazy, you know? Get out there and do something. Okay. I don't really fuck with horoscopes.
Okay.
I think they're a bit silly. Because you could also read... Remember when you could read them in, like, Cosmo?
Yeah, I remember, like, growing up, there was, like... when we used to go visit my great-grandma in her nursing home, they would have, like, a little newspaper on the bench outside, and I would, like, pick that up and read my horoscope from there. But, like, that's as far as it went. Like,
no.
My
that's about
extent
as far
to
as it went.
horoscopes.
Yeah, I don't really like horoscopes. But I think people enjoy reading them.
I think most of the time... So I don't really believe in, like, astrology stuff.
Right.
There's
hair on my
I think it's, like, neat to, like, hear about that kind of stuff, but to me it's kind of like a personality thing. Like, if you take, like, a personality quiz and it tells you kind of like what we did with the 16 personalities.
Right.
Like, I think it kind of is like that, but I just find a lot of stuff to be very vague.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like anybody could relate to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I find. But I'm excited to hear about what, because the only thing I know is my sun, moon, and rising.
Yeah, and I have all 11.
Yeah, and the only reason I know about my moon and my rising is because of you.
Yeah, I did them for you.
Yeah, so other than that, I don't know, like, is there one for every planet?
What do you mean?
Like, I know you've mentioned, like...
Yeah, so the big 11, I have a whole list, and we'll go through them slowly.
Okay.
But the main one is your sun and your moon.
Okay.
And then your ascending, which is also your rising.
Okay, yeah, that confused me a lot at one point, because when you had first told me, I, like, tried to do research to, like, look up what that meant.
Right.
And I was like, oh, rising for this. And then it kept coming up, like, ascending, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, some people get confused, but it's the same thing.
But rising and ascending mean the same thing.
They mean the same
thing. So, like,
thing.
I should have been able to put two and two together, but I think, like, because I don't know anything about it, like,
yeah.
I didn't... Like, I thought it was something different. Like,
right.
I thought it was, like, within the same type, but, like, something different.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, I don't really know anything about it.
I'm excited to go through. I've got your whole chart up.
She's done research.
I knew your chart already, kind of.
The whole thing.
You're in my phone. I have all my friends' charts in my phones.
That's so fun.
My phone. I don't have multiple phones. I have a burner phone.
She's doing shady stuff on the side.
It's just for astrology.
Astrology side biz.
Yeah. But I'm only going to do the big 11 because reading your entire birth chart, I'm not a professional. Mm-hmm. I don't know it down to the degrees.
So there's people who are...
There's people that do this for a living. Okay. Because there's houses in your chart, right?
I don't know what that means.
So that's why I'm probably just not going to get into that today because it might just go over your head.
Okay.
But there's loads of websites. Like, I think the one that I use is called Seek.
Okay.
And you can do your own birth chart there, and then there's a bunch of information. It's very easy to read.
Okay.
If you're interested in that.
Yeah. I have looked up, like, what my others are.
Right.
But I couldn't tell you. Like, if you asked me now, no idea.
Couldn't remember what they were.
I couldn't remember what they were. And I did, like, a bit of research, like, on each one to kind of know.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's kind of, like, I saw it, thought, oh, that's kind of cool. And then it was gone.
It's gone.
Like, I don't
gone
know.
From your memory.
Yeah, so I don't really remember. Whereas, like, the personality thing that we did, like, 2 episodes ago, which if you haven't listened was a really great episode. We really enjoyed that episode.
That was fun.
It was really fun. So go listen to that episode and then come back and finish this episode.
Little promo in there.
Yeah. But, like, that I feel like I know. Like, I have a really good understanding of it. Whereas this one just didn't stick with me. So, yeah. So that's kind of...
I'm excited. I love astrology.
Do you use astrology to make, like, decisions in your life?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because you have complete and full control of what you do in your life.
Okay.
Like, say if you go to a psychic and they're like, as soon as you walk out this door, you're going to meet a tall, handsome man.
Okay.
Right, that's probably bullshit.
Okay.
Or they'll be like, later down the line, you're going to fall in love with this person with these, like, this color eye and, you know, this hair. That's not necessarily your path. It's a path, but it's not the path that you have to take.
Okay.
I love that you're like, okay.
I don't really, like, I guess I believe, like, everything that you do can lead you to different things. So, like,
Right.
every decision that you make, if you make. So I guess that's a type of path.
Yeah.
But I don't think that far into it.
Yeah.
To be like, well, if I make this decision, this is the path I'm going
Right.
to likely or might have. Or if I make this decision, this could be the path that I don't really think. I also don't like... I shouldn't say I don't like because I've never tried psychics, but the idea of a psychic is usually that they tell you a bit about what your future could be, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to know.
Right.
Like, I'd rather just have it happen and figure it out as it comes rather than know ahead of time. Like, have you ever heard, like, somebody be like, oh, if somebody gave you a book that was, like, the story of your life, would you read it?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Because I feel like if you know what your future is going to be, then it's weird. Like, then you're trying to make all decisions to get to that life.
Yeah, or not to get to
or
that
not
life.
because you don't want that.
Yeah.
So I don't really go to psychics to know about my future.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about my future because I make my own choices and that determines my own fate and my own path.
Okay.
But I do think that when you come into the world at a certain time, at a certain date, that you are that person and you're destined to go on a certain path.
Even if... Because there's going to be people who are born at the same day, same time as me.
Yeah, but
Same year.
it's very slim that it's the same time, same place, same date, same year, same month. That's rare.
Okay. Okay, true.
Right?
Yeah.
Same time zone, that's really rare.
Okay.
There might be some people with the same birth chart,
Yeah.
but I doubt it's
Because
a lot of people.
twins.
They're different times.
But they're so close.
They're so close and they could be very similar.
But I feel
But
like a
it's
lot of
different
twins aren't that
times.
similar. I feel like a lot of twins are very different.
Yeah, that's true. They tend to have different personalities.
Yeah.
But that could just because they don't want to be like their twin and they want to be an individual.
True. So there's other factors.
There's like external factors.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. These don't necessarily like map you out as a person.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are very like, they resonate with me a lot.
Okay.
But
And
I'll read
I know
yours.
you've been known to make dating decisions.
Listen, I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
I'm an air sign. It depends on the person, like, who I get along with, okay? Like, I get along with Leo men, Aquarius men, and who else? Gemini, which is surprising.
Gemini men.
Gemini men.
So your gender also makes a difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. Like, Gemini women, we don't get along.
Yeah, you told me that before. But also, like, anything I see about astrology, everybody's like, we hate Geminis. I was like, okay.
I think Geminis are just a lot. I don't want to go into that. Geminis are just a lot. They're a fickle sign.
Okay.
But that's
So
besides
you
the point.
said Leo men,
Yeah.
but I know my son is a Leo.
Yeah.
So Leo women too.
I get along with Leos in general.
Okay.
I get along with fire signs quite well. Which is you.
Which is me.
Which is you. Fire signs and air signs.
Okay, so what is the difference between like a fire sign and air sign? What are the other ones? Water is
fire, water, air, and earth.
This sounds like
that anime.
This sounds like that anime.
Fire, water.
Or our high school.
Yeah.
Our high school had the houses.
What were you in?
Earth.
I was in water.
I wanted to be in fire, though.
I think
you want to know why?
To be in fire. Why?
Because they had the Gryffindor colors, and I'm a Gryffindor.
Oh.
And I wore my Harry Potter scarf to orientation day.
Did you really?
In August? I think it was in August. So in August, I wore a scarf.
It's so funny because, like, I don't remember seeing you. But
I don't remember
weren't friends
either. I feel like a lot of people remembered me after that, though, because I was selected.
Oh my God, it's the Harry Potter girl.
Yeah. Like, afterwards, like, I would like, meet people, because I couldn't wear the scarf every day, because we wore uniform.
You only wore on dress-down days.
Yeah. So.
Let me just wear my Harry Potter scarf.
I loved that thing. I still have it.
Do you?
It's in my memory box, yeah.
I have a wand.
I have a few wands.
You have a few wands? Stop it.
Because I went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
You got a handful. They're expensive.
I got my own wand. And then I got Harry's wand. And then my sister got Dumbledore's wand.
Go off.
But then she was eventually like, I don't fucking want this.
So then you took it.
So then she gave it to me.
Yeah.
And then I had Hermione's wand, but I went to the premiere of the second last movie, so the 7th movie, Part 1, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and accidentally left it under the seat at the movies. Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, but then afterwards, and everybody at school, like, after I met them when I didn't have the scarf on, they were like, oh, you're that girl. And I was like, yeah, that's me.
That's me. That's me. They love me. You still have a Gryffindor keychain as well.
Yeah, I do.
The lanyard.
I got that in England.
Oh, at the shop.
Yeah.
Can you guess what wand that I got?
Something edgy.
Yeah.
Sirius Black?
No.
Can I have 3 guesses?
Yeah, you can have 3 guesses.
Sirius Black would have been a good one.
I like Sirius Black, but it's not him. They are in Slytherin.
Draco.
No.
Lucius.
No.
Who?
Bellatrix.
Oh, you would!
But I am a Slytherin.
But you're just recently a Slytherin now.
I retook the test.
What were you before?
I was Hufflepuff in high school.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I'm hitting my mic a lot if you can hear that.
But, yeah, Slytherin now.
She's a shady bitch now.
I'm not shady.
You can be shady sometimes.
I can when I want to be.
Everybody's a little shady sometimes.
True. I have a hard time masking it. Like, what you see is what you get, like, on my face.
That's true.
I'm really bad at hiding how I feel in the moment.
We had, like, a small disagreement on something yesterday, and you had said something, and I was like, that's not true. And then you immediately were like, well, I think so. And then just, like, shut down. I was like, this conversation is over.
It's done.
So I was like, I'm just going to leave it. I was like, I'm just going to let it go.
I'll let it go. Yeah, she got salty.
You also, like, don't make eye contact when that happens. You just make, like, a foul face, and you just, like, look away. I was like, yeah, she's done.
Yeah. Conversation over. But we should probably get back on track.
Yes, so there's fire, air, water, and earth.
Yeah.
And then what are the differences?
I don't really know.
Okay. They're just different.
They're just different. They are different, like, they're obviously different because all the signs are different. But, like, I don't know the exact definition of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There definitely is. I think you can definitely research it and find out.
Yeah.
That's just not in my memory bank.
Okay. That's fine. I was just curious because I know, like I knew Leo was a fire sign.
Yeah.
And I think I knew, like, not every sign was a fire sign. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know, like, I'm like, well, what does that mean? Like, why is it being a fire sign, like,
also, depending on your chart, because you have 11 big signs, mm-hmm. like, big planets in there, you could have multiple versions of those signs. So, like, I can pull it out. It's on my phone. Because, where are you? So you have 33% fire.
Are you sure you're looking at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
33% fire, 26% air,
Okay.
25% earth,
Okay.
and 16% water.
Oh. You want to know why?
Why?
We don't want a lot of water to put the fire out.
Jesus Christ. Stop it. You like that cheesy shit, don't you?
I love that.
You love that cheesy shit.
That was funny. What do you mean?
That was so funny, Shay. Okay. Let's start. Do you want me to say... I guess it doesn't really matter the time that you were born. You were born in the afternoon.
You can say all of it. I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
So it's 3:19 p.m. in Seaforth, Ontario.
Seaforth.
Don't know where the fuck that is.
I think it's like near Stratford.
Is it?
Yeah.
London area.
That's where my father is from.
August 19th, 1997.
August 19th.
Do you like that date?
I love it. 19's my favorite number.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite number.
And I was born in the 1900s.
What?
1997.
That's... Okay.
That's the 1900s.
I've just never heard someone say it like that. Usually you'd be like, yeah, I was born in like the 21st century. I was born in the fucking 19th.
Like
it's
19's
just
the number.
Because it makes me think you're out here churning butter.
Maybe I am.
Oh, there's work in the land.
I am a chef now.
You are a chef. I'm not. I'm a baker.
Okay, so August 19th, 97, Seaforth, Ontario, and 3:19 p.m.
Yes.
So there's a lot of 19 in there. So
there is a lot of 19. Look
yeah.
at that. Angel numbers.
That's a whole other thing that I don't
that's
know
a whole
either.
other thing. I love angel numbers. That's a whole different thing, though. Okay, so your son.
My son. My favorite one.
You're a Leo, which is very fucking evident.
Is it?
Yeah, I love Leos, though.
Do you feel like I'm like a strong Leo?
Yeah.
Like,
but you're also like an extrovert, so you're just like a lot, but in a very good way.
You're a lot.
You're a lot. No, I love Leos. So your Leo, or your son, sorry, is like your individuality, your personality.
Okay.
You as a person.
Okay.
Okay. I tried to make it as simple as possible to kind of narrow it down, so I'm just going to read from the screen.
Okay.
So, the sun symbolizes a personal identity. It shows us areas where the person should learn to be independent, where he or she should fulfill his or her potential. I can't say this word.
Definitively?
No.
Definitely?
No.
I'm just guessing.
Whatever. The position of the sun may tell us which profession would best suit the character of a person.
Oh.
Very interesting. So, Leo gives people who were born under the sign healthy self-esteem and natural authority, which you have.
Natural authority or healthy self-esteem?
I think you have healthy self-esteem sometimes.
It's, as we learned in the personality, it's fluctuating.
It's fluctuating.
Self-esteem.
But natural authority, you like to lead. You're a leader.
Do you feel like I'm a leader?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I try to be a leader.
Yeah, you definitely have the qualities to be a leader. Also, your personality is what? What was it again? What's the little man?
The protagonist?
The protagonist, literally.
The little man.
The little man. So, they have the power to dominate and control others, but they are generous and friendly. These people usually do not have any doubts about themselves because they believe in their work and moral qualities, and they are also able to trustingly assess their counterparts. They are proud people who also respect the pride of their fellow citizens. Others like them for their directness and openness. What was that?
Directness and openness.
You're very direct. Sometimes, like literally, I can't remember who it was, but I introduced you to someone and they were like, she's very just open about everything.
Yeah, I will pretty much talk about anything and everything.
Probably your trauma to a stranger.
If I feel like it will help me to get to know them.
Yeah.
Or for them to relate to me or me to relate to them, then I will.
Yeah.
I don't half-ass it when I meet people, really, unless, like, I immediately get a vibe that they don't like me.
You can kind of tell.
Sometimes. But sometimes, like we mentioned before, if they're, like, super introverted, they just don't want to talk to me.
That you need to know that they're not being rude.
Yeah, but I used to be like, oh, they don't like me.
Yeah.
So I just, like, kind of, like, close off, but...
You don't do that anymore, though, or you're working on it.
Yeah, I don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
I just talk to everybody.
What else? In their presence, everybody feels well and nobody minds to conform to their leadership and decision-making because these people exude calm dominance and they are never narrow-minded.
Okay.
Which I agree.
Thank you.
It's all right.
That's
I'm talking
nice.
very loud.
I'm trying to record a podcast here.
Sorry. So that's the sun. Leo.
Okay. I feel like I relate to that.
Yeah. You feel like a Leo.
I mean, yeah. Like, that's, like, the only one that I'm like, yes.
That you relate
That's
to.
me.
That's me. The next one's the moon, which you know. Your moon
Which is your moods, right?
Yeah, your emotions, how you feel, how you react to the situation.
Okay.
You're a Pisces, so you're very emotional.
Yeah, we already know
You're
that.
very sensitive. So the moon is the place in the horoscope where the moon tells us what gives the person a sense of security and where to find it. It describes how sensitive we are and how we instinctively interact with our surroundings. The moon tells us about our childhood and our experiences with our mother.
Oh, that's more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Wait, so what does that mean then for me as a Pisces?
I mean, it just means that, like, depending on how your relationship was with your mother, that interaction will basically affect how you interact with other people. So...
Hashtag mommy issues.
Yeah. So if you're overly sensitive, you get emotional in an argument sometimes, it's usually
related to
that. Because the moon is our mother.
Okay. It ain't
like
mine.
it's a feminine quality.
Okay.
That's why it's associated with that, emotions and stuff. So the moon in Pisces has the greatest sensitivity and perceptiveness of surroundings. The person can experience feelings of insecurity, be passive, and only wait and see what happens in their life. If you engage in creative or spiritual search, you can become an artist or a mystic with great imagination.
What's a mystic?
It's just another word for, like, a creative being.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I've only heard of those in video games, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my moon.
That's your moon. That's your
Okay.
emotions, how you feel.
Okay. I am known to be emotional.
Yeah. I don't think you're sensitive to a degree. Like, if you get in an argument, I don't think you'll instantly start crying. Oh, okay.
Not instantly.
It'll get you worked up.
Yeah.
A little teary-eyed.
Because I cry
often.
I do cry often. But, like, I cry if I'm happy. I cry if I'm sad. I cry if I'm angry. I cry if I'm frustrated. Like, every emotion that I feel, I cry. Like, so.
Just a very emotional person.
Yeah.
Yeah, my moon's a Gemini.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
And your mom's a Gemini. So
yeah.
your mom really is your moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's a Gemini and my aunt's a Gemini.
I
think. I could be wrong. She's June 15th. So I think that's Gemini.
Your aunt or your mom?
My aunt. My mom's June 1st.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I think so. I think it goes to the 21st.
They're very different people. It's so
Yeah.
weird. But my mom's, like, right on Gemini.
Yeah,
She's
my
June
Nana's a Gemini as well.
1st. Yeah, what date is she?
May 24th.
Okay.
So she's just after the Gemini starts.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, that's your moon.
Okay.
Now your Mercury. So this is where we're getting into stuff that you don't really...
Or are we not doing my rising?
That's the very last one.
Oh,
so it's the
okay.
last one on the chart.
Okay.
Yeah. Your ascendant's at the very bottom.
Okay.
Because it's... Sorry, she's just, like, out cold.
she literally has been wandering around, and then all of a sudden she's just out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the heat.
Probably.
Our apartment's really hot right now.
The floor's cold.
Is it?
I think for her.
For her, it's probably.
We don't necessarily lay on the floor now, do we? I mean, you can if you want, if you're thinking about it.
I was like, I mean, I do sometimes.
My boobs are sweating.
My boobs are actually, this one is.
Just my left boob is sweating.
My left boob, because it's, like, more against my body, whereas my other one's up a little bit.
She's free falling a bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Your Mercury. Okay. So, this is how you think, how you perceive information, how you learn, how you communicate with other humans. On an analytical kind of way.
Okay.
Don't put emotions in it.
Oh, okay.
Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah. Because your moon is your emotions.
Your moon is your emotions and how you feel. So, this is how you think.
So me actually reacting to a situation would be the combination of Mercury and my Mercury and
your moon. Yeah. Because you're also an emotionally driven person. Yeah. I would say that you probably think with your heart more than you do with your head.
Yeah.
Like, you, lead that way. Like, you usually consider your emotions in it first.
Yeah, probably.
I do.
Yeah, I think so.
But we're not very analytical people.
No, I feel like as the years have gone on, I've been trying to be more...
Analytical?
Yeah, or at least to have, a better balance between my head and my heart. Yeah, but that's hard.
It is hard.
When you're, an overly emotional
I always put my emotions in it.
Yeah. Yeah,
which I'm working on.
We're working on
Thanks
it.
to my therapist.
I don't, cry every time I have an idea.
Yeah, every time I don't, if someone disagrees with me now, I won't cry straight away.
It's, 4 out of 5 times.
Yeah. Okay, so your Mercury's Virgo.
Oh!
We like Virgos.
Interesting.
You're Virgo. So your Mercury is the planet that brings us interest in intellectual things, about teaching and learning. It also indicates into what depth we want to study things. It gives us natural intelligence and the ability to analyze and reproduce. So basically, how you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good one for having as, my thinking analytical side.
Yeah. Virgo and Pisces, it helps a bit.
Yeah, I feel like there is, a kind of balance there, because isn't Virgo, known for being, perfectionist,
headstrong,
very analytical type?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
fun fact, I've only ever dated Virgo.
Yeah, which is so interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why. But
you just clicked with them.
Seems to.
People with Mercury and Virgo lose their carelessness and stop being so carefree. They are thorough and precise. The influence of Earth awakens contemplation and the need to provide evidence of their findings and opinions. These people are very accurate because they are heavily influenced by their home sign, Virgo. They are renowned experts in the field they have chosen to specialize in. They are materialistic and scientific, and they have a talent for economy.
Interesting.
Do you have a talent for economy that I don't know about?
Maybe I do that I don't know about.
You're quite good at problem solving.
I mean, I try. I think that's just... I've had to be.
Yeah, because I'm not.
But...
My sister needs help. Maybe more with, mathematical stuff. You always have to, wait, when we get groceries.
Yeah.
You gotta divide that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's easy if you get a receipt.
True. She's like, you're just not...
I just use a calculator. And
yeah. And I just figured out that way.
Yeah.
But that's your Mercury, Virgo.
Okay.
So far, we got a good chart going.
Yeah, earlier Annie prepared this a little bit ahead of time, so she had this ready, and when she finished, she goes, your chart is so chaotic, and I was like, oh, okay.
In the best way possible.
Yeah, she did add that.
It's not like you have Scorpio all over your freaking chart. If you had Scorpio,
Scorpio's another one that people are like, we hate Scorpio.
They're just very intense.
Okay.
And I'm not intense.
No, not at all.
No. I'm a little bit of a crybaby. Or I'm just sensitive, I guess.
Yeah.
You should see my chart. My chart's wild.
We'll do Annie's chart next week.
Oh my god, yeah. Because my rising's a Cancer, which I think that says a lot.
Yeah, I never viewed you as a Cancer, but I've known you for so long that I don't really remember, what... I remember what our first interaction was, but I don't, I don't do astrology, so I don't remember thinking, oh, seems like a Cancer. I don't know what that really means either,
Yeah, because people also don't really think I'm a Libra either.
Based on what there's certain things sometimes I see about Libra, because, on Instagram, there's always, those things that are, Libra traits or Leo traits. Yeah. And I see mine, and I tend to, relate, and I see yours, and it's either, completely 100% on the money. I'm like, yeah, Annie does all of these. Or it's, not even close.
Yeah, it's weird.
And I'm like, what the heck?
I think as I'm getting older, I think I'm relating more to being a Cancer.
Interesting.
Yeah, and my moon is a Gemini. I hate to admit it, but it's true. But we'll get into that next week.
I had a girl when she asked me, a girl I used to work with asked me what my sun, moon, and rising was, and I told her because you had told me, and she was like, "Oh, so basically you're a hot mess," and I was like, "Thanks."
Thank you. Yeah, because you're a Leo and you're a Pisces.
Yeah.
I think your rising is a Sag.
Yeah.
So, wow, friend.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, the next one's Venus.
Okay, what does that mean?
This is how you love.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, love, harmony, pleasure, all that jazz.
Maybe Judah's listening. Finding out how I love.
Just writes it down.
He jots down notes.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
interesting.
Got it. Yeah. So it's a Libra, your Venus. Your Venus symbolizes attractivity, sign in which Venus tells us what we are attracted to, and this enables us to give or receive love and affection, beauty, happiness, values, and principles. Okay. The negative side is that it represents weaknesses and shallowness.
I'm not shallow.
No. That's just a Venus. That's what it brings out.
Oh. Okay.
So offended.
I was like, I'm not shallow.
I don't think you're shallow. People with Venus in Libra understand and value art and social life. They have a sense of harmony and they perceive life in terms of beauty and justice. This sensitivity comes from their mind, not from their emotions. The nature of their feelings is likely to influence how they want to use their artistic skills and charm. They are aware that beauty is important, so they ask themselves whether there is something more to their current relationship or not. If they're looking for a partner who is enchanting, flawless, and has all the social virtues, they will attract him with their charm.
Oh. Am I charming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Over time, after they get to know each other, something much more than just attractiveness and sympathy can develop. At this stage, they will either start looking for somebody else, or they will criticize the product content and forget about the packaging.
Oh. Wait, what?
They will criticize the product content and forget about the packaging. So when you fall in love with someone, you much prefer their, who they are as a person rather than their looks. You've said before, if, someone comes up to you and they're, a 4 out of a 10, but they're an amazing person, it automatically bumps them up to a 7.
Oh, definitely.
Confidence is a huge thing.
Yeah. Or if you're just,
and intelligence, nice.
If you're, really nice, I'm like, oh.
Ooh, 10.
Or smart.
Yeah.
If you're really smart, sometimes Judah uses, big words.
And you're like, ooh,
and I don't know.
It's getting hot in here.
I don't know what they mean. I'm like, what does that mean? And then he explains them to me, and I'm like, I was like, damn, okay.
I like manners.
Manners too.
I find manners so attractive. Politeness? Yeah, always thanking your waitresses. I think it's very attractive.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like people who just brush people off. I think it's rude and arrogant.
Yeah.
Not acknowledging them.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's an ugly trait.
Yeah.
Or, when you go to a drive-thru and people say, can I get a...
Oh, yeah. This is one of Annie's biggest pet peeves.
I find it so... I say... Hi, how's your day going? And then they respond and they say, can I please get a coffee?
I am one of those people that's because they always say most of the time they'll say their name.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, Hi, my name's Maya.
Yeah.
What can I get for
go,
you today?
Hi, Maya.
I'm like, hi, Maya. My name's Shayna. Can I please get? And then I say what I want.
You do the whole thing.
Yeah. Or if, like, I'm calling, like, somebody in, like, customer service, like, over the phone or something.
Yeah.
Like, they always answer, and they're like, hi, my name's Anne. Like, I'll be helping you today. And then they're like, what can I help you with? And I'm like, hi, Anne. My name's Shayna. It's nice to meet you. And then, like, I go into talking. Like, I always do, like, the introduction of, like, what their name is. Also, key tip, if you say somebody's name after they've introduced themselves to you, you're more likely to remember their name.
Yeah.
Because I always forget people's names. So if, like, somebody's like, hi, my name's Maya, I'll be like, hi, Maya. So then I can, like...
Do you know what that reminds me of? House Bunny. Where you go, Courtney. Rebecca.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's another way to remember names.
Yeah, you just say it super fucking weird.
I love it. So, that's your Venus.
Which is my love.
Which is your
The
love.
way I love.
The way you love. The way you want love. The way you look at love.
Okay.
Libra. I like Libra. So.
That's because you are a Libra. I think there's a bit bias.
Libras aren't problematic.
Okay.
No, maybe we can be a little
All
bit.
the problem comes from the Gemini in your moon.
It really does, though. And my Mercury is a Scorpio.
Is that bad? What's Mercury again?
Mercury is the way that you think
Oh.
and how you communicate with people. That's why I come across a little defensive sometimes.
Oh.
Or salty.
Salty.
Salt Bay.
Salt Bay.
So your Mars.
Okay.
Your Mars is energy, courage, assertiveness. It symbolizes the need to get what you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your, you know. This means our driving force, which includes sex, initiative, and courage.
Okay.
Mars tells us about our desires, sensuality, courage, and will. It also tells us about how we are able to overcome obstacles and how active we are.
Okay.
Right. So it's Scorpio.
Oh.
But I like that because Scorpios are very intense and they're powerful and they get what they want.
That's me.
That's me. Baby, that's me. So people with Mars and Scorpio are pleased to be able to hide their power and show it to the world at the right moment.
Oh.
Like a sneak attack.
I'm just like hiding in the
You're
bushes.
just waiting. They'll know. They have a strong sense of survival and sexuality. You are the most sexual person I've ever met in my entire life.
In your entire life?
Yeah. That's a good thing.
That I'm a sexual person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a good thing.
There is like that stereotype that men are more like
horny?
Yeah. Than females, but sometimes I question that with how high.
You have a very high sex drive.
I do.
Mine's right in the middle. Dead smack in the middle.
Yeah, see, looking at you, I would have thought that it was like next to nothing.
You think?
Compared to mine.
Yeah, yours is on a different scale. I think mine's on the normal scale.
She's on another level.
Yours is on another level. Where was I? They have a strong sense of survival and sexuality, and they are well aware of those two instincts intertwine. Wow, friend.
Wait. Which two intertwine?
Survival and sexuality.
Oh, interesting.
This makes them very attractive.
Oh.
And the effect is that other people...
They don't know what I look like, though.
It's just like you as a person, that's an attractive trait.
Oh, so like a trait.
You know, like using your like sexual instinct as a power. You know?
Okay.
Like a badass woman.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Where was I? This sense makes them very attractive, and the effect is that other people never act indifferently towards them. They always never notice, whether they are trying to get their reaction or not. As if they strongly and automatically provoke the most basic hopes and fears in people, they do not try to get anything or do anything if they do not really want it.
Yeah, I think that kind of goes along with, like, most often I don't half-ass things.
You either go all in or all out.
Yeah, pretty much. And that goes, like, with people as well for the most part. Like, I don't think I really mildly do things. Like...
No.
Like...
You don't bullshit people.
Also, another thing, I'm just, like, a really bad liar. Yeah. So, like, I can't fake liking somebody if I don't like them.
I can't either.
It's, like, really hard for me to do that.
Because you're just being fake.
Yeah, I am... like, can't.
You will tell instantly if I like you or not in like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah. See, like, you've always acted as if you liked me, so I don't know what it's like if... Yeah, but I don't know what it's like.
You've seen me with other people.
I have seen you.
And you know... Oh, something's...
I'm like, oh,
not going to name the person.
I'm like, Annie doesn't like this
But you know who I'm thinking.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
And I'm not going to mention it.
No.
But you can tell instantly if I click with that person or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Always.
Literally always.
Yeah. I think, like, for me, I tend to always begin by trying to like somebody.
Yeah, so do I. But I'm just big on energy. Like, I can instantly tell if you have a really, like, bad aura.
Yeah,
around you.
It takes me a while to figure out whether somebody is bullshitting me or not.
I'm just very in, like, tune with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, don't like that.
Oh. And I.
But all my friends have good auras.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't be your friends.
Yeah.
What's an aura?
Well, it is a color around you. It's just like if you have a happy aura, sad aura, negative aura, you know, you have a good aura. Just the energy around you. Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell you the color.
Yeah. You did tell me at one point.
I think, like, when did I tell you that?
It was, like, when I came to visit, like, you and Cass one time, and you had read Cass's aura.
Oh, yeah, I was like, it's either, like, orange or yellow or something.
Yeah, you said orange for me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, that's what I remember, but then I didn't know if, like, that could change, or I don't even know what that means.
If your aura can change? It's probably possible.
I don't even know what my aura being orange means.
There's a whole, literally, you can just Google
what it means.
Yeah, and I'll tell you.
Oh.
But your Mars was Scorpio.
Okay. There we go.
There you go.
That was an interesting one.
Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder what mine is. I don't know what my Mars is. It's on my phone. I don't know it off by heart. Your Jupiter is your happiness, your optimism.
Okay. I feel like I'm pretty optimistic.
You're very optimistic. Aquarius. Jupiter symbolizes growth, expansion, laws, faith, and ethics that guide it. It represents a sense for development and support, which can lead to opportunities, wealth, and faith. However, if Jupiter is damaged, the person becomes immoral and extremist.
Wait, aren't Aquariuses known for being fuckboys?
Yeah, Harry Styles is a Jupiter, or is an Aquarius. Yes and no. I've met some Aquariuses that aren't fuckboys, and others have been.
So there's no data on...
There's no, like, data. You know, it could also depend if, like, their moon is different, their rising is different.
Yeah.
But Harry Styles' chart is all Aquarius. And I think there's Libra in there, and that's just too much.
Do you look at celebrities' charts a lot?
They always come up on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, I'm not on that TikTok.
No? Oh, I'm very much on, like, Astrology chart.
I was stuck on Marvel TikTok for a while.
I'm still on there. I can't get
I'm,
off.
like, kind of on there now. Like, I'm still, like, on there, but not as much as I was. But mostly it's just, like, Chris Evans.
I get a lot of Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, same. But, like, also I'm not mad at it, you know?
No, Sebastian Stan's my white boy of the month.
Oh, you have a white boy of the month?
I do.
Okay.
Doesn't everyone? Yours will always be Niall, so it...
Yeah, Niall and, like, Chris Evans are in my top 5 for sure. Sometimes, like, depending... I feel like Chris Evans recently...
He's getting more up there for me.
He just keeps getting, like, hotter.
Yeah.
And I mean, so does Niall. Like, don't get me wrong, Niall. Like, if you're listening.
But Chris is like a man.
Chris is a man.
That movie I watched last night, I'm gonna have to show you a picture of him.
And like with the beard and the hair and the
it's like the end game hair.
The end game hair
with the beard.
And the beard.
And that suit.
I can't. Like, I can't handle it. Like, my body can't sometimes.
Oh wait, I might. Mine's always gonna be hairy at the top.
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan's now there. Also, the friggin' Duke.
Oh, yeah, but that's not a white boy. Are we talking strictly white boys?
No. He's just in my top.
Oh, yeah.
From Bridgerton.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Jean something?
Yeah, he's French. Yeah.
The Duke.
The Duke. We can just call him the Duke. I'm sure he's okay with it.
He's hot.
Hot, yeah. He's good. Chris Evans. Niall. There's...
For a while, it was also MGK for me.
I don't get that. That's really not my type.
You don't like tattoos to that degree, though.
I don't really like tattoos
I
to
love
that
it.
degree.
I like the skinny white boy with loads of tattoos.
Yeah.
It's my kryptonite.
I don't understand.
Brittany gets it.
I don't. Is she into that too?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She loves MGK, and I love that.
Have I listened to MGK? I don't even...
You've listened to at least one of his songs.
But is it because you've played it?
Probably.
Probably.
You probably heard that song "Bad Things" with Camila Cabello.
Sing a little for me.
Sing me a song. I don't know how it goes.
I don't think I definitely don't actively listen to him.
Yeah.
And I think the only time I've ever heard his music is when you played it. So it's just not. Or what's that guy? I thought him and that guy that Kourtney Kardashian is
Travis Barker.
They were the same person.
You're like, wait, who's Travis Barker? Like, he's from Blink-182.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wait, is he like
Where are you?
He does like "Carry Me Home."
Oh, yeah, Blink-182.
Lights off here. Okay.
Lights Yeah, he's not the singer.
Isn't he like 50 now?
He's the drummer. Could be.
Who's the singer?
I don't know his name. He's got spiky hair though.
Now or then?
Then. He's the one that says, "Where are you?"
Yeah, my sister was like really into Blink-182 for a while.
I did not like Blink-182.
My older sister was really into Blink-182 for a while, and that's the only reason I knew they existed.
Very edgy.
I think she went through a phase of like, she listened to like Avril Lavigne, Blink-182, like...
Avril Lavigne raised me.
She definitely did not raise me.
Hilary Duff raised you.
Hilary Duff and Britney Spears raised me.
I'm a slave.
Not that song. I wasn't allowed
That's one of my favorites.
I wasn't allowed to listen to that one.
Why?
Because it's like so sexual.
Isn't that the one with the snake on her neck?
Yeah, that's the one. That's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of Britney things that are iconic, though.
I love her videos lately where she's just twirling in her freaking house.
Annie and I both follow Britney Spears. Sorry for the siren. Just wait for that to pass. There's a lot. There's like 3 that just passed. But Annie and I both follow Britney on Instagram, and then every time she posts, one of us will send the other the post because she's like, it's like a full minute of her just like coming in and out of screen in the same outfit.
It's so funny. She'll just come. Oh, it's Brit. She'll just come in.
Yeah.
And like twirl, you know, do a little shoulder action.
Do a little like one shoulder, 2 shoulders.
And then she'll leave.
And then she'll leave and then come back.
It's always it's sped up.
Yeah.
Like 2 times.
So like imagine how long that video actually was.
Yeah.
She stood there walking in and out of frame.
I wonder what goes through her head.
Same.
Free
but
Britney,
I was telling Judah about it, and Judah's like, it's kind of endearing though, because like she's like older than us, and like she doesn't know like exactly how social media works, so it's kind of like cute that she's like trying to do her own thing on there. And I was like, that's true, it's just fucking funny.
Do you have one celebrity crush, by the way, that's like questionable? Because I have one.
Oh,
and I'm just curious what yours is.
I mean, I'm sure I do.
Like that, maybe that's not conventionally attractive.
You tell yours first, because I have to think.
Could you guess?
Oh my gosh, if you say Pete Davidson...
Ew, no.
I don't understand.
It's not Pete Davidson. I did have a small moment where I thought he was attractive, but he's not. Well, he is. I shouldn't say that. He's not my type.
He's definitely not my type.
It's Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, I think Jeff Goldblum's attractive.
I don't know what it is.
I think a lot of people think Jeff Goldblum's attractive.
He is 60 and I love it.
Yeah, okay, so, like, celebrities, like, look younger than they actually are. So there's, like...
Oh my god, like, Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd,
that man doesn't
we're
age.
Convinced he's a vampire.
Yeah, he's still a child.
Yeah, he's gotta be.
He doesn't age. He looks
like,
the same
how
as
old
he
is
did
he
in
supposed
Clueless.
to be?
He's supposed to be, like, 50.
No way. Like, that can't be. I literally... Okay, so I didn't watch Friends until, like, recently, but he was on Friends, and I was like...
Was he?
Paul Rudd is this old to be on Friends? Yeah, he, like, dated Phoebe for, like...
I haven't seen Friends.
Oh, I like it.
It's good?
Yeah, I like it. It's like I haven't rewatched it or anything.
Yeah.
A friend of mine's rewatched it like a gazillion times. Like, we lived together in college.
It's some people's comfort show.
She literally used to watch it while she, like, not even watch it because she'd be in the shower, but she would listen to it while she was in the shower. That's how much she loves it, yeah. I don't love it that much. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, my favorite show or anything.
I think I'm like that with New Girl.
I think a lot of my, what is it called? Like, celebrity crushes that are unconventional are not real people.
What do you mean?
Like,
what do you mean not real?
Like, like characters. Like, animated characters.
Like anime.
Like anime or...
To be fair, though, I get it with Attack on Titans with Levi. I get it.
Yeah, except Levi is short.
Yeah, I can look past that.
Really?
No, I can't. He's not real, so.
He's not real, so you
He's
can imagine
edgy.
him as being like 6'4" if you want.
Oh, that's such a good height.
6'4".
I'm 5'10".
I could never date somebody who's 6'4".
I could date someone who's 6'7". I feel like 6'2", 6'3". That's a nice height.
I couldn't.
Why?
I would come up to like their waist. That's a whole foot
You're 5'3".
taller than me.
You're 5'3",
And a half.
right?
Yeah.
And a half. Okay.
5'3.5".
Okay. Yeah. See, I need someone that's like 6'4". I prefer it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, a lot of like my celebrity crushes that are like unconventional are probably not real.
Yeah. Mine is Jeff Goldblum.
I think that's a good one. I don't think that's unconventional. I think a lot of people are into Jeff Goldblum.
The way he speaks is so weird as well.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah.
It's iconic though.
I know. I love it.
Yeah, he's a little strange,
He's so weird.
but I like it.
They did this interview where he was like on the Disney Plus carpet. And he's like, I love berries.
That sounds like normal for him, though.
Yeah, he's a weird man, and he does, like, his hands a lot.
Yeah. Fun fact, we almost got a Jeff Goldblum shower curtain.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do you remember when I sent
I
you that?
do.
You're like, let's get it.
Why not?
That was another one of those situations where I was like, no.
Let's
This
not.
is a joke. We don't need this.
Yeah, but we kind of do.
Like, low-key we do. High-key we
it.
don't need it.
It'd be funny, though.
It would be.
Anytime someone used our bathroom, it was Joel. Really, Joel? Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I think it would be fucking funny.
Yeah. Ugh.
But yeah. Where were we?
I think you just told me my Jupiter.
You're Jupiter, yes.
Wait, which is what?
You're Aquarius.
Oh, right. We were talking about fuckboys, and then we got talking about boys in general.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait, so what does the Aquarius for Jupiter mean? Sorry about the siren again. Oh my gosh.
It symbolizes your growth, your faith, your laws.
But what does Aquarius relate to that?
Jupiter in Aquarius raises the question of how this world should be like. So these people want to perceive life as democratically and openly as possible. They feel that in order to make plans for the future, there needs to be some form of consensus of opinion. They have to make the first steps with their belief on their own. Only then they can offer it to others.
Okay.
Yeah, they see God as a world religion. Whoa. Where'd that coming from?
They see God as a world religion?
As a world religion. Their philosophy is very similar to the philosophy of the New Age. You don't really believe in New Age
I don't know.
Religion. Like, New Age religion is what I believe in.
Oh.
You're a Christian, so...
I am Christian, yes.
That's not New Age.
I believe in the New Testament.
I believe in the Bible. Like that video you showed me. I swore on a Bible.
That's not me.
But that video is so funny.
That video is so funny. And he goes, I swore on the Bible.
Yes, because you're Christian.
And then he's like, yeah, but you don't have to, like, you can swear on whatever you want. Like,
no, I swore on the Bible. Anyway. Saturn is your restriction, order, maturity.
Okay.
And it's Aries.
I think I'm pretty mature. To say otherwise.
No, you're mature.
Or do you disagree?
I think it depends.
On?
I don't know. I don't think you're an immature person necessarily.
I feel like there's an underlying that you're thinking about a time when I was immature and you're like...
No, I don't think so. I think you are a mature person. I'm trying to think of one, but I don't think there is. I don't have any evidence to back it up.
So you just think that?
Yeah. So Saturn is our strict teacher who is able to ruthlessly examine our maturity. Yeah.
Okay. And mine is Aries.
Aries. People with Saturn and Aries need to learn to be more assertive and sure of their opinions. They often have to be left without help in order to learn that. They have to learn to enjoy the freedom of movement and speech and to be able to use it when it is offered to them. People with Saturn and Aries suppress their energy impulses. They are, I don't think this is true. They are cold, reserved, prudent, and persistent.
I don't think I'm cold.
They usually experience success later in life. They often have political ambitions. There is a risk of stroke. God, that is funny.
I'm at a risk of stroke.
So watch out for that. But yeah, that's how you handle maturity and order.
Okay. I don't really relate to that one, I don't think.
No.
As much.
You're definitely not cold or reserved.
Yeah,
if anything, you're opposite.
Yeah, I think I'm the opposite of
Wildly
that.
opposite.
I try to be like a warm...
little frog in there. A worm. You're a warm person.
I try to be warm and, like, welcoming, I guess. Yeah, so...
A worm.
I'm gonna have to listen back to this
Please
when I'm editing and be like, do I leave this in? Do I not?
Warm. Moving on. Uranus.
We're so immature.
Why is it named that, though? Like, you couldn't have picked any other name. Like, you're gonna call it Uranus?
Why were the planets named that anyway?
I don't know. At all.
Because, like, land masses are named after, like, people who
have
discovered them. So I wonder if it's... I don't think it's the same, but...
If it's someone's last name.
Yeah, or, like, they got to choose a name for
that
it.
looks like a Uranus.
You know? I like...
You know what
Uranus.
It's like a your mom joke. What should we call it? I don't know, Uranus.
Yeah, and then they were like, okay.
Okay, fine, Bob. Yeah, I don't know. But Uranus, it's not funny, is about originality, freedom, and revolution. It's the power of awakening, which often means that there will be some disruption and change. Events under the influence of Uranus are... I'm so sorry. It's not funny, but now it is.
Now you're giggly about it, so you can't stop.
Oh, God. Are unexpected or unpredictable, forcing us to do things in a new way.
Wait, what is mine?
I'm still...
Oh, okay. Sorry. Getting ahead of myself.
Just tell me. What was I saying? Events under the influence of Uranus are unexpected or unpredictable, forcing us to do things in a new way and face the truth about this or that issue. So it's Aquarius.
Again? That's the only repeated so far, I think.
Yeah.
Dang.
Aquarius. It creates inventors and people who like to apply new, untested methods and procedures. They like to fight for moral values and they love freedom. T.
I mean, I don't want to not be free. Who doesn't want to be free?
Republicans. They do not let their emotions and feelings restrict them.
That's untrue.
That's untrue. They are open-minded and open to radical reforms. Aquarius is known for its humanity, and Uranus further strengthens those tendencies.
Okay. Some of that I relate to.
Yeah. You definitely let your emotions restrict you.
Yeah.
But you're working on it.
Yeah. I think, like, what year did we go to college?
2015.
2015, 2016, into 2017, really let them restrict me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
really.
we were, what, 17, 18?
Yeah, we were young. Like, I was, like, 17, 18 at the time. 19 when I graduated. Yeah, so...
I just graduated.
I was, like, young, and, yeah, really let it restrict me during those times and really let my emotions, like, control me rather than me controlling them. But now I feel like I have a better handle on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some of that I agree with, some of that I disagree with.
Maybe this is what you could do.
What I could be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do not let your emotions and feelings get affected.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting to a better balance, at least. What else did it say about?
Open-minded and open to radical reforms. So I think you're just open to, like, freedom and equality.
Pretty much.
But, like, you should be as a woman.
I mean, I think you should be as anybody. Regardless. Like,
But,
you should be open to...
I mean, the people who are freaking protesting the restrictions are irresponsible.
Irresponsible and just...
downright rude.
It's just, like, not... It's just,
it's
me,
not doing
very
anything.
selfish.
Yeah. Anyway. It's just really annoying.
So, not into that radical reform.
No. That's gross.
Ew.
So I've just seen a lot of people who I used to know in high school openly do that now, and it just changes your opinion of them completely.
Yeah. I think, like, it just... Like, to me, I just can't comprehend being...
It just shows that you're uncaring.
Yeah, being, like, that selfish about it.
Yeah.
Because, like...
Because you can't take your, like... You can't go into shops.
Yeah.
Like, you're really that triggered.
Yeah. We haven't been into shops in... How long?
Yeah. Like, I understand if you have a small business, it's difficult.
Small businesses are hard, and I feel for those people, and I do believe that the government should have better policies in place
100%.
for that, and my heart goes out to anybody who owns a small business right now or is trying to own a small business right now. But at the same time, like...
We're in a pandemic.
Like, the government couldn't have predicted this coming.
No.
We didn't predict it coming. Like, we had... Like, nobody knew what to do.
No. The best you can do is just support small businesses.
Yeah.
Through curbside pickup.
Online orders,
right
like, anything. And it might be... Like, I've also heard of, like, quite a few small businesses who have gone online and done, like, way better.
Yeah.
Than before. Like, online businesses have been, like, popping off. There's been so much more awareness about small businesses now that I think is, like, maybe this was, like, a blessing in disguise for them.
That's the thing. A lot of businesses have also shifted to doing fully remote work now.
Yeah.
Because there's no need to be in office.
Which I think is, like, healthier in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to be in office busting our asses 7 days a week to run a business.
No, your life isn't about work.
No.
That's not
like,
what
there's
life
more
is.
to life than just work.
That's why I've never liked the whole 9-to-5 job, 40 hours a week. That's not what life is.
Well, even if you take, like, myself, for example, like, I was busting my ass at a job working 12-hour days to try and gain clients.
And you're miserable.
And I wouldn't say it was miserable. To be fair, it's really hard to make me miserable.
True, but you were overworked.
I was very overworked, and I was, like, exhausted pretty much all the time. And I think, like, now being able to, like, I'm a freelance editor now.
Yeah.
And to watch that grow through people that I've connected myself with is really, I'm admiring myself. Like, I find myself being, like, super proud of myself to see that doing as well as it is right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, there's so many positives that came out of the pandemic for me that it's hard for me, like, even though it's been one of the hardest, like, year and a half for me, like, extrovert and socially wise, I feel like I've learned so much about myself and about, like, my friends and in my relationship and, like, things like that. And I feel like it just took everything to the next level, like, for myself, like, and to a good level.
Yeah.
Like for myself, for, like, friendships, like, for my relationship, like, I feel like everything just has taken a step in the right direction that I don't know if it would have happened if we hadn't have had the pandemic.
I agree.
So I try and, like, think about it more in that, like, positive way. Don't get me wrong, super, super thankful to we have our first vaccines now.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned that last episode, but having our first vaccines and, like, knowing that we're going to be able to be social again, super excited for that. But I think it might have been, like, a good thing for me personally to have had, maybe not this long, but to have had a year to, like, just literally chill and figure my stuff out.
Well, I needed it because I was in school for 5 years.
Yeah.
And, like, when I was in there, I had 3 jobs going.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I was unmedicated.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. Because for the pandemic, like, it's honestly been very good for my personal growth because I've literally had so much time to reflect on the person that I used to be and the stuff I want to change about myself and the stuff I want to do in the future. Yeah. And that's obviously through therapy.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of things kind of, like, fell into place for me about, like, I mean, work-wise, things have definitely fallen into place.
Yeah.
And I never would have imagined that I'd be doing something I genuinely enjoy doing and making money off of it. So I'm, like, super thankful for that and thankful for all the people who have made that an option. But then on top of that, like, just knowing that, like, before the pandemic, like, I was a workaholic. Yeah. So having so much free time not only allowed me to, like, do things that I actually enjoy doing and not so, like, worrying about work all the time, but also, like, being able to, like, learn about other things that I might enjoy doing that I didn't have the opportunity to try because I just didn't have time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just, like, super grateful that I've been able to work on myself.
Yeah.
Like, with stuff that I haven't dealt with for a really long time. Like, even dealing with, like, grief, never dealt with that. Yeah. So, yeah. It's been good for different things. Obviously, it sucks because people are dying. Yeah. And people are ignorant to believe that that's not happening. Yeah. Or they think that the vaccine has some sort of tracking system in it when your SIM card literally does that.
Wait, your SIM card tracks?
No, it's like your identity as a Canadian. Like, they know what you're doing at all times regardless. Your bank statements, there's no... Anyway. It's just ridiculous if you have that mindset. And it's a dangerous mindset.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway.
Back to astrology.
Yeah, don't be that type of person. It's gross. All the hometown girls.
Maybe not all of them.
No, definitely not all of them. Just a few.
But there's a few.
Neptune.
Ooh, I like that one.
It's a pretty one.
It's a pretty name.
It's the whimsical one, right? The planet, it kind of looks like Milky.
Milky?
Yeah.
I guess.
I could be wrong.
I just like the name of it too.
Neptune?
Yeah.
This is your fantasy, illusion, spirituality, and imagination. So this is a fun one. Yeah. It's Capricorn. Okay. Neptune is called the Lord of the Invisible Empire. Sounds like something out of Star Wars. have yet to see those.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah. I'll watch them sometime. They're just a lot.
Every time I ask, Annie's like, no, I don't want to watch that.
It doesn't interest me. I'm sorry.
It's also like a long series. Like, there's quite a few movies in that series.
Yeah.
Also, the recent movies aren't that great.
Are they not?
No. Like, they're not that great.
You know what?
I don't want to get into it.
Not great. It's going to upset me.
Yeah.
No.
But
I don't think I'll be watching them.
okay, so
It's a mysterious name because it's a mysterious planet. Perhaps we could describe it as a dimension of life that cannot be experienced by our five senses, and we can only understand and perceive it in our imagination.
okay.
Okay.
This sounds like something out of like a fiction novel.
True, but I think it is just basically like your imagination, you know, like not other people can see it.
Okay.
Neptune in Capricorn gives people determination and the ability to concentrate. However, it can ruin their typical Capricorn rationality. This position somewhat shatters their natural desire for perfection, but it gives people desire to achieve spiritual goals.
Okay.
That's your...
Do you have spiritual goals?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they? If you don't mind me asking.
I think, honestly, to get better at manifesting.
Okay.
To be the best version of myself and to work on shadow work. Do you know what shadow work is?
Do I want to know what shadow work
It's
is?
It's not like anything crazy. It's basically...
It sounds like something
No.
else.
Shadow work is just when you, like, journal and you focus on, like, parts of yourself. Not necessarily that you don't like, but things that you, like, want to work on.
Okay.
Like childhood trauma.
Okay.
You know, or PTSD or anxiety or depression, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
You just write it all down and you focus on it, like you ask yourself a question.
Okay.
That's what shadow work is.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like the Shadow Man from...
The Shadow Man?
Yeah, from The Princess and the Frog.
Oh, no.
I was like, girl, do I
think
want to know about this?
people think, like, witchcraft and, like, the spiritual world is, like, something scary. It's not... Unless you're using it for, like, if you're doing spell work that's negative...
Yeah.
And you're using it to harm people, that's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
I do not do that, and I do not condone that, and no one should do that. You should not curse people.
This is a public service announcement.
It's so dangerous. Do not do that. But I don't do that. I don't mess with that. Okay?
Yeah. I'm, like, not into, like, the witchcraft stuff at all,
No.
being a Christian.
It's so funny that we lived together.
And Annie, like, I'll find out that it's, like, a full moon, and I'll just be like, oh, I heard it's, like, a full moon tonight. Like, are you gonna, like...
Do something?
Do your...
I'm like, girl, I've already got my moon water.
Your thing, and then you're like... Yeah, I've got, like, this thing, and then you're like, oh, yeah, you probably saw, like, the salt on the windowsill, and I'm like... No, but okay. Like
It's for both of us. It's protection.
Yeah, like I said, you can do whatever you want,
And you can read your Bible. It's fine.
as long as you're not like in our living room doing some kind of weird, like calling the spirits or like something like that. And
I do that on my own time. It's fine.
Okay.
Spirits aren't bad.
I don't believe in that stuff.
Which is fine. I don't believe in the
but
Bible.
It's kind of like we were talking about, like, I don't believe in Ouija boards, but am I going to sit down with a Ouija board? Hell no.
Don't mess with them. They are terrifying.
It ain't going to happen.
I
don't even want to look at it when I'm in the store with it.
Yeah. And if you use it, burn it.
And, like, it's weird. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't believe in it, but at the same time...
You're scared of it.
I'm scared of it, and I want nothing to do with it.
Interesting.
Not even a little bit. It freaks me out so much.
I'm not scared of the spirit world.
Also, like, a lot of, like, that world is portrayed in media as being, like, a scary, negative thing.
That's the thing. It's made out to be quite negative. Like, I literally said shadow work, and you're like... What?
I was like, oh my gosh.
Like, no, it's not scary.
Yeah, so...
It is what it is. But that's your Neptune, Capricorn.
Okay.
So, Pluto is about transformation, your power, regeneration.
Is Pluto still a planet?
I think they said it's a planet again.
Because I heard that it wasn't,
and then it was.
And then it was, and then I thought it had gone back to wasn't, but...
I think she's still up there.
I'm happy, but I want Pluto to be a planet.
Oh, you're passionate about Pluto.
Yeah. Like,
okay, rock on.
Yeah, I feel like Pluto deserves to be a planet.
It's a cute one. It's the smallest one, right?
Yeah. They were like, oh, well, it's not a planet because it's technically like a dwarf star.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, or a dwarf planet. I don't even know.
You're a dwarf planet.
I don't care. Like, regardless, I want it to be a
Pluto
planet.
rights.
Yeah, Pluto deserves just as much as the other planets, okay?
So, Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. It is the end of all things. It is the judgment day.
Oh.
This isn't a negative thing.
Okay.
It can give rise to obsessions or convictions. On the dark end of its spectrum, it can manifest as succumbing to the urge. Or it can create an individual who has the ability to get to the core of things, destroy negative things, and bring on healing transformation. So it's basically just like rebirthing yourself. Like, it's going to sound dramatic. But like killing the part of yourself that no longer serves you. You're rebirthing, you know, like this past year, a rebirth.
Okay.
Right? Oh, okay.
I don't really believe in rebirthing. I believe in evolving.
Jesus rebirthed. As so the scripture says, he came back in a tomb, walked out, and he said, "Hey, I'm back."
I don't think we classify that as rebirth. We classify as the resurrection.
Same stuff. He's back.
He also isn't a human. So at that point, so we don't.
He's a godly man now.
So that's why we don't classify it as a rebirth, I guess. But like baptism, I think is classified as a rebirth.
Yeah, it's just becoming a new you. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
A new and better you. A transformative you.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, Transformers.
Transformation.
So, people with Pluto and Sagittarius are understanding and philosophical. Whoa. Sorry, the dyslexia.
Philosophical?
There it is. Personal transformation can occur especially through, what's that word again?
Philosophical?
Searching. Pluto in the position strengthens their innate religious consciousness and feeling. We can expect them to create a new spiritual or mystical direction. You've just come back in your faith.
Yeah.
And attempts to merge existing religions and churches.
And they were going to get rid of Pluto as a planet, and all that's attached
and
to
all
it.
that. Thanks to Pluto, I am back with Jesus.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because you have come on quite the spiritual journey, I'd say.
Yeah. I had, like, a really hard time growing up, which kind of separated me from that. And then the only time I was introduced to it was with my grandma. And then after that, like, through living with my grandma, changes in our church and like questions that I had weren't being answered, like, and it was like very like don't ask questions, and I really didn't like that. And then just in like the last little bit, have I really, I mean, through COVID, been able to have the time to like delve into it and really like have a much better understanding of what I believe.
Yeah, which is good and healthy.
Yeah, and it like puts me like at ease and makes me feel better about myself and about life and like even like do you think it'd be fine to talk about Pat?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay.
What are you gonna say about it?
I was just gonna say like a friend of ours has.
You can say that probably.
Like a friend of ours has passed like in the last few years, and recently he played trombone.
Yeah.
And then recently at our apartment, we were just like hanging out and we have all of our windows open and we heard somebody playing the trombone the day after the anniversary.
Yeah.
And I texted Judah and I was like, do you believe in this? And because this is like what happened to me, and usually like I don't believe in like spirits or things like that, right? But I was like, but it made me think of him. And even, like, if it was just a coincidence, it made me feel really good. And and like, reminded me of him and made me feel really happy. And, and like, we basically were just like, that's really all that matters. Like, it makes me feel better. And it was like and since then, have we heard a trombone? No.
We don't know anyone in this building that plays a musical instrument. And the way he was playing it was so funny.
It was
because
so
he was
funny.
Struggling with it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Pat was a great trombone player. I don't doubt that.
Oh, he was a great trombone player.
I was in a music class.
But, like, he was
a funny guy, so I just thought that was really weird.
Yeah.
I was like, Shay, do you hear a trombone?
It was so, and both of us were just like, oh my gosh, it's him.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
I get goosebumps talking about it.
It was really nice, especially, like, the day after the anniversary.
It's a weird day for everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely strange the day after.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice, though. It was like,
it was really nice.
Like he's still here in a way.
Yeah, it made me feel, like, really, like, warm inside. Yeah. So, yeah. So, like, that was really nice. And, like I said, even though I don't believe in, like, spirits, really, like, I still felt like...
It comforted you.
It comforted me, and, like, it made me remember him.
Yeah.
Which was, like, really nice.
Which is nice. Like, see, in my perspective, like, I believe that it's, like, a sign.
Yeah.
Like, spirits send you signs. Like I said earlier about my grandma. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of butterflies with her.
Yeah.
I also see a lot of angel numbers all the time.
Yeah, I don't really know what angel numbers are.
Angel numbers are just numbers in sequence. So, like, 444, 333...
19.
You know, not 19. Like, if you had 1919.
Yeah. 19, 19, 19.
Yeah, that's an angel number.
19th. 1997. And then 319.
That is a lot.
Yeah. And on my... No, I'm not going to say that. That's private information that I shouldn't put out there.
Don't say that. But yeah, that's what angel numbers is. And I see them all the time. So for me, they're signs that my spirit guides are letting me know that I'm safe and I'm on the right path. Yeah. It's comforting for me.
Yeah.
But I believe in that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I didn't always grow up believing in that.
Yeah.
I only, like, I'd say 17 maybe.
Okay.
Since I got into it. Because I wasn't raised like you were raised Christian, Catholic.
I was raised Catholic.
Yeah.
But now I'm Christian.
I was raised with a belief in God and that he's there and, you know.
Yeah.
And I was baptized.
Yeah. I was baptized in the Catholic Church.
Yeah. I think mine was just like a Christian church in a small fishing village.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, in England.
In England, yeah.
I was like,
girl,
where do you have a fishing village here? Like, what? Like, Nova Scotia?
Girl,
like,
where
I was
are you from? Yeah, it was the church on our street.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just Christian, not Catholic.
Yeah, I think Anglican.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but I think it was an Anglican church.
Okay.
But yeah, I wasn't raised Christian or anything like that, so I was just kind of allowed to form my own ideas.
Okay.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
I didn't have it, like, shoved down my throat to believe in what I wanted to believe.
Yeah.
I was just like, you can believe in whatever, just know that the universe is a thing, and, you know, there's, like, a God. Mm-hmm. There's many gods. I mean, Jesus. Jesus.
I mean, Jesus isn't God.
You know what I mean. But, yeah, that's your Pluto.
Okay.
Transformation, Sagittarius. Love that.
Yeah, that one was a bit heavy.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot to that one.
Yeah. Pluto's a lot.
And they were gonna get rid of it!
How dare they? Your last one is your rising, your ascendant.
Which is
Sag.
Sagittarius.
Your ascendant symbolizes basic personality traits such as physical appearance, temperament, behavior, relationship to life, and the first impression the person gives. So, like, if they walk into your room, someone might think that you're a Sagittarius.
Okay, if they're into that.
If they know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Personally, I only see you really as a Leo.
I don't know why I did
You're, like,
this.
flipping me off.
Dude, rock on.
All right. But yeah, it's a Sag. One part of your nature heads up for the noble goals, while the other part is controlled by earthy and animal instincts. The life of these people may be accompanied by a constant search for something that is very difficult to achieve. Even before reaching the goal, they see another one that is just as difficult to achieve. People with Sagittarius ascendant are full of passion, and they need to use this energy and enthusiasm. They can be very inspiring when they stop showing off. Damn.
Am I
Called
show
you
off?
out. No.
I think I can be sometimes.
I think maybe sometimes, but you're confident.
Yeah. I try to be.
Maybe you could be a little show-offy, but I don't think you are anymore.
I think I've gotten a little bit less.
Yeah, I think maybe in high school
Yeah,
you
maybe.
could have been a show-offy,
Yeah.
but not now.
Yeah, I don't want to be that way.
It just happens.
It just kind of happened.
Yeah. Listen, that's me.
So I'm like, I actively try to not be like show-offy and be more like
Humble?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what else did it say about?
You're full of passion, and
Yeah.
they need to use that energy and enthusiasm.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why I can tend to be show-offy is because
You're just a very passionate person.
and I'm very like high energy and
Yeah.
enthusiastic about most things.
You
So-
do get excited about the littlest things.
Literally before we recorded today, I was like,
Oh,
yay, I'm so excited.
And you got more chai. You loved that.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot to make me
Impress you.
happy. Yeah, to be honest, it doesn't take too much.
No.
But yeah, so yeah,
That's
I
your
would say
chart.
that's a pretty. I relate to that one.
Yeah. It's very
That's
interesting.
my whole chart then.
That's your whole chart. You don't have too many repeats. Like Sagittarius has shown up twice.
Oh, what was the other one that Sag was in?
Your ascendant and Pluto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your bottom half.
And then
I'll run down
Aquarius
it again.
twice.
So your sun's a Leo.
Yeah.
Your moon is a Pisces.
Mm-hmm.
Your Mercury is a Virgo. Your Venus is a Libra. Your Mars is a Scorpio. Your Jupiter is an Aquarius. Your Saturn is an Aries. Your Uranus is an Aquarius. Your Neptune is Capricorn. Pluto, Sag, and then your ascendant is Sag.
Dang.
Yeah.
So only repeated was the Aquarius and the Sagittarius.
Yeah. I think do you have all of the signs in there? You don't have Cancer.
No Cancer. And I think sometimes I don't get along with Cancers.
I don't
From
get
what
along
I've
with Cancers.
Notice. But also, like, it depends. Because, like
You
I
can't
said,
just
I only,
judge
like,
that.
mildly believe in this stuff. So, like, sometimes, like, if I don't get along with somebody and then, like, I don't know right off the bat, like, what they are. And
Yeah.
then you'll be like, oh, this person's this. And then I'll be like, makes sense. They're
Yeah.
this. But, like, I don't, like, actually mean, that doesn't
don't
actually
know.
mean anything to me. So,
Yeah.
like.
It's weird. Like, even, like, I was like, Chris Evans is a Gemini. I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to, I don't know.
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Like, my grandma's a Gemini, but, like, my relationship with Chris Evans is very different than my relationship.
He's also a Gemini man, and I apparently get along with them.
Yeah.
I find Leo men and Gemini men to be cocky, but I like it. I like cockiness. I think it's attractive, but it's a fine line between cockiness and arrogance.
Oh, I'm not about the cockiness.
I don't like it, like, too intense, but I do like a bit.
I like, confidence for sure.
I don't like someone who's, like, wishy-washy or, like, doesn't know what they want.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really look for people like that.
Like, I like assertiveness.
Yeah, me too. Or, like, somebody who will at least, like, talk about how they're feeling.
Yeah.
Like, if they're, like, upset about something or,
They
like,
don't hold it in and they're a bottler.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming from a bottler.
Literally. I've gotten so much better. I don't bottle my emotions anymore.
Sometimes I wonder if you are.
A bottler?
If you, like, are bottling emotions.
I'm not anymore.
Because I, like, worry that I'm like, have I done something? And then I'm like,
You've done nothing.
is she just, like, afraid to bring it up
for years. Oh, bring it up on your wedding day.
Yeah, I'd be like, so here's my laundry list of stuff.
You did this in 2018.
And yeah, these are all the things that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't done anything that's wrong to me, so.
Thanks, friend.
Right.
I try to be a good friend.
I mean, that's what friends do. You don't wrong each other.
Yeah, or you at least try not to wrong each other.
Yeah.
And then if you do, you acknowledge that you have.
And you change the behavior.
You have a discussion, change the behavior, apologize, go from there. But yeah, so that's my birth chart, guys.
Just say, that's my birth control.
No, my birth chart, guys. So there's the update on my birth chart. It's never going to change. It's going to stay the same.
That is me. That's myself.
Me. Yep, that's me.
Yep, that's me.
That's the only other thing I really know about psychics is from That's So Raven.
It's from That's So Raven? Oh, when she does the crystal ball? That part?
What? No.
Oh, I
That's
thought
So
that, you know
Raven.
that episode where she goes to be a psychic on a telecommunications line?
Oh, yeah,
and they
yeah.
call her, she's like, I see this in your future.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, like, that...
Oh.
That, like, I know the episode you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, like, the only thing that the only
That's it.
relation to psychics that I have any is, like, also, like, that was another thing, like, with That's So Raven, she would see things and then try to change them, but never change them. Like, they ended up happening anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I don't want to see a psychic. I don't want to know all the bad stuff.
That was also fiction.
Yeah, I know, but like
that steered me clear.
That put me off.
I grew up with Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, I liked that one too.
I loved that shit.
But I very much thought of everything as being so fictional.
Right, you didn't think it was actually
I was
real.
like, this isn't real.
People actually do it.
Yeah, I just don't believe in it.
Which is fine.
Which is fine.
Which is totally fine.
So, that's another thing. We're an introvert and an extrovert, and we're a witch and a Christian living.
You would have hung me in the day. Just to put that out there.
I don't think I'm that kind of person.
You would have gone to your husband, you said, honey, I think there's a witch in the town. And he would go, where? And he would come to my house and he would burn me.
I don't think I'm that type of person, friend.
You could have been in the 1700s.
But I was born in the 1900s, as we know.
Is it 17 or is it more than that?
I couldn't
When is
tell
the peasant day?
Friend.
1400s?
You know more about the witches than I do.
I'm not very good at our history, which is shameful.
They're going to burn you at the stake for it.
Try me now. I'll go to the police.
You bring out your cell phone. Somebody's trying to burn me at the stake.
Man, this is 2021.
You can't just burn people if you think they're witches. She admitted it. It's not against the law anymore.
Free will. You can do what you want. As long as it's not a harmful one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. But, yeah, I did watch Sabrina. I like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I also read, like, Harry Potter and watched that, and that's all.
Some Christians weren't allowed to watch it.
I know. I heard that as well, yeah.
Because it's Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think it just goes along with the whole, like, witch, wizard. It's a very, like old-timey idea of it.
Yeah. Also, we love Harry Potter. We do not support J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah, J.K.
Girl, get some help.
It's embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Like, to be a Harry Potter fan, and, like, some of the things that she tweets, you're just like, oh.
Girl.
Like, why? Oh, it actually upsets me. But you know what we are a fan of?
Mm-hmm.
Shrek.
I don't know why you include we in that. I like Shrek.
Yeah.
Not an avid, like...
you are a Shrek fan.
I enjoy the movies.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about watching the second one tonight.
We can watch it. Are you inviting me to watch it?
If you want to watch it,
I want to watch it.
I want to watch it too.
I do enjoy Shrek. The soundtrack slaps.
But I need to bring this up because I'm starting a petition because Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 have been taken off Netflix and I am distraught about it.
And you need justice.
Yeah. I used to watch Shrek like once a week. And now it's been taken off Netflix.
You're going through withdrawals. I've got Shrek withdrawals.
I haven't watched it for once a week in a while.
Yeah.
But like when I want to watch it around like once a week or at any time, I would like it to be available to me, and I'm really upset that the worst ones are on.
Yeah, Shrek the Third.
Yeah, no.
That's
like
all
Shrek 1 and Shrek 2, bangers. Love it. Yeah, I'm an avid Shrek lover. I love the movies so much. I have the soundtrack on vinyl.
I do think they're quite funny.
They're phenomenal. I love them. I think they're so well done.
I'm alone.
So I'm starting a petition. I will have it available in the Hi Friends link tree.
No.
Yes. Friend, support me.
You don't know the login.
Well, you're going to give it to me because I own half this podcast. Support me.
You want to put a Shrek petition?
This is important to me.
You know what you can do? You can do a survey on your Instagram to be like, if people actually want that.
I don't care if other people want it. I want it.
You want the people.
And I want the people to support me in it so I can watch Shrek weekly if I want to.
Go off.
Like you said, it's a free country. I have
Shrek
the right.
I have the right to demand Shrek.
To watch Shrek if I want to watch it. And, okay, so at first the first one got taken off. Mm-hmm. And so basically Judah came over like a couple weekends ago and we were playing Monopoly Deal, which is a great game, by the way. We should play it.
I'll play it.
It's really fun.
Is it easy?
Yeah, super easy.
Okay.
You just have to like gain like houses. Not houses, like properties.
Right.
Yeah. And then like whoever has like, I think it's 3 properties, the first wins.
And it's not it's not intense.
No. It's
Monopoly is it'll break up a family.
Yeah, this isn't as intense.
Okay.
I lost every time.
Oh.
when Judah and I played.
I lost every time.
I'm pretty sure it was every time. But it was still fun. Like I still enjoyed it.
Right.
At one point, I didn't realize, like, how close he was to winning, and then he was like, oh, that's the end of the game, and I was like, oh.
I want to make a Guess Who, a customized Guess Who.
Yeah, me too. I think that'd be fun, too, but the Guess Who game was more expensive than the Monopoly Deal. The Monopoly Deal was on sale on Amazon for, like, $5, so, like, honestly worth.
I also think I have a Guess Who at my mom's house.
I mean, she probably doesn't play it anymore.
No.
So we could ask her.
I'll take it.
See, I'm sure Ellie doesn't sit there by herself playing it, so.
She plays by herself.
She goes from one side of the table to the other.
Oh, that's so sad.
Like, in the Queen's Gambit when she plays chess by herself.
Yeah. She plays it on the ceiling.
Yeah, she doesn't really play by herself, though. She's, like, because she's playing out games that she's played before, like with other people.
Yeah, she's trying to find the weaknesses in the game.
Yeah, she's trying to like figure out where she could have, like what she could have done differently. Oh, great series, by the way. I actually really enjoyed it.
I'm glad you watched it.
Yeah, I really liked it. Also, like, I didn't realize like how much I was going to like it.
Same. I was a bit like shocked. I'm like this because it's a series about chess.
Yeah. It's
really good.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like it a lot.
I can't remember her name. She's a great actress, though.
Yeah, same.
She was in Split.
Split?
Have you seen Split?
Yeah, what? Yeah, we watched it together.
She was the main girl with, like, the long brown hair.
She looks completely different now.
Different hair.
She looks so different.
Because now Anna, her name's, like, Anya. It's Anya.
Couldn't
Anya
tell you.
Joyce.
I
think.
Can't fact check that. Sorry, I don't know.
I think it's Anya Joyce.
But yeah, that's a great series. But yeah, starting the Shrek petition, it'll be in our link tree because it will, friend, please don't fight me on this.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the link tree.
But you can do it.
And I would really, also just want to say thank you so much for the love that we've gotten.
Yeah.
From this podcast because, like, we had, like, a decent amount of listeners.
We've got 74 listeners.
74 listeners, and we're, like, super hype about it. And, like, everybody, like, so many people have, like, messaged me and been like, oh, they love this about it. They love that about it. Like, and, like, so many people took the test after we did the personality one. And yeah, like I would just like
the
thank you.
feedback.
Like we really like hearing from everybody, and we appreciate like all the love we've gotten on it. So
Yeah, it's been nice.
yeah,
It's also really just fun to do.
Yeah, it is. We really enjoy like recording these. Like I said, I got super excited when we were gonna record.
Yay!
Like literally was like clapping my hands and like shaking because I was so excited to record.
It's super chill because we just literally sit on the couch.
Yeah, and like just
chat.
discuss things that we want to talk about. So yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Plus, like,
nice.
Literally without listeners, we would just be two friends sitting on the couch talking. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we like it. It's nice.
Yeah,
love the support.
So yeah, so now you know my birth chart. Sign the Shrek petition.
Jesus.
Next week we're gonna talk about Annie's birth chart and go through that. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.
She's a Mona Lisa.